Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Thank you so much for joining me. First up, I take you inside of Jungle George's to learn about the free attractions they offer to kids throughout the summer. We're going to take a peek inside and learn about their deals. Then it's Money Monday with Foster Financial, and today we're discussing inheriting an IRA for a child beneficiary. And a little bit later, we are visiting Phantom Fireworks to check out all the goodies you can buy just in time for the 4th of July. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
This segment is sponsored by Jungle George's. I am here at Jungle George's, and as you can see, there are so many kids running and playing because this is the place to be, not only during the summer, but for the rest of the year, because they offer free for the kids to enjoy themselves. So I'm going to talk with one of their managers and learn more about how you can come, jump, and play. Now joined by Acacia Long, who is a manager here at Jungle George's. Hey there, Acacia.
Hello.
Okay, so you've been here for 5 years,
Yes.
and so you have seen all the fun that kids get to have. So why don't you start off by giving us an overview of what you have to offer here?
Yeah, so it's free admission. It's free to bounce. It's free to play putt-putt. We've got an awesome like blacklight mini golf over there.
Oh,
yeah.
fun.
So really the only thing that you would pay for here is if you want to eat or drink or play some arcade games.
Okay, and we have a very active background. I can imagine that this is where kids spend a lot of time, especially
Yes.
over the summer.
Yes.
And so, what else do you guys offer in terms of celebrations? 'Cause I know you have your parties, have a whole party zone.
Yes, we offer a different variety of different kinds of packages for our parties. We offer a free birthday party too that comes with a free $5 game card. And if you want to upgrade, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
Yes, well, you say a free birthday party? Wow, because
Yeah.
you can bring your guests and participate in all the activities, which is so incredible. Do you know why they wanted to offer a free concept like this in the community?
Yeah, just make sure that everybody gets a chance to have a great time on their birthday, and that's really what it's all about.
Yeah, and then you also have arcades behind us. I see kids running around with little ticket rings and all of that.
Yes.
So just kind of highlight a couple of popular games that kids gravitate towards.
Oh my gosh, yes, everybody loves our ticket rings. Those are like the most popular things. It's like a race to see who can get the most.
Yeah, and you all have a lot of field trips that come
Yes.
to the area. So
Yes.
kind of explain to me how that works.
Yeah, so our field trips, it's $10 a kid. It includes one slice of pizza, you get one drink, and then you get a $15 game card.
Okay.
And you get your table, and really just call us ahead of time and we'll get you set up.
Yes, I see buses outside,
Yes.
so I can tell that schools and community organizations come and bring the kids
Yes.
out here. But then you have a deal that's like a $25 deal that's
Yes.
inclusive of a lot of things. So explain that deal to me.
Yeah, so that $25 deal is you get one large, one topping pizza, you get 2 drinks, and a $20 arcade card for $20.
Wow.
$25, I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so you're paying $25, but you get a $20 arcade game.
Yeah.
So it's only $5
It's a
for the
really
rest
good deal.
of it. That is. And if that deal wasn't good enough, you do have a special that happens on Wednesday. So what is that?
Yes. So every single Wednesday, everything is half off. We got some really good deals on our arcade, and then everything on the food menu is half off.
Okay, perfect. And just kind of tell me, just culture-wise, with you being here, why do you enjoy working here and have stayed so long?
I love seeing all the kids. I love to watch their excitements when they win ticket rings.
Yeah.
I've had kids over there at the old building. I've seen them grow up and stuff. I love it. Birthday parties. I just love it.
Yeah. It is incredible. Like, it's fun to see the smiles on the kids' faces and all of that. So thank you so much for chatting with me and explaining what you all have to offer.
Of course, thank you.
Thank you. And if you'd like more information about Jungle George's, we'll have their website listed below where you can check out all of the exciting specials that they have to offer. And I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Jungle George's.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
Enjoy fun in the sun on Living Local 15. Become a tourist in your own city. Visit your favorite spots and have some fun with me. From kayaking to rappelling off a building, I show you ways to have an adventure in Northeast Indiana every weekday morning at 9 on Wayne 15. So join me, Jessica Williams, for Living Local 15.
Watch Living Local 15 with Jessica Williams weekdays at 9 on Wayne 15 and catch past episodes on wayne.com.
This segment sponsored by Foster Financial. Welcome to Money Monday with Foster Financial, and today we're going to talk about a subject of inheriting an IRA. Now, before we talked about spousal inheritance, but today we're going to talk about a whole new beneficiary. And joining me today is Caleb Doan, their Vice President. Hello, Caleb.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Happy Monday.
Yeah, happy Monday.
Good. Okay. So that was an interesting topic that we had. We had a two-part conversation about spousal inheritance. So what is the topic for today? Like, who will receive this IRA?
Yeah, we're going to talk about kids now.
Okay.
So usually that's kind of the process that we see, is that we have two spouses, they're each other's 100% primary beneficiary. So if one spouse passes away, they leave it to the surviving spouse, and then when they pass away, it goes to the kids. That's the typical process. And we talked a little bit about how when an IRA goes to a spouse, it's usually a pretty seamless process. It can go into that spouse's IRA almost as if it was always their IRA in the first place. There's not a lot of additional rules that are attached to it. But when it goes to the kids, that's not the same case. The IRS likes to add a bunch of rules and requirements.
Of course.
Always, right? And those rules and requirements have changed quite a bit over the last 5 or even 10 years as well. So I wanted to touch on things that people should be aware of, especially as kind of the baby boomer generation ages in retirement. There's going to be a lot of IRA assets that get passed down, and it's important to make a plan for it.
Okay, so you mentioned those levels that the IRS likes to put on this type of inheritance. So what makes it complicated when it comes from the parent?
Yeah, so it used to be the case when an IRA was inherited, there were required minimum distributions associated with it, but you could stretch out those RMDs over your entire life. So if you inherited, a $100,000 IRA from a parent, there was a very small amount that you had to take out every single year. Let's just say $1,500 every single year. And usually at that withdrawal rate, that could last your entire life. And there wasn't a specific, date that it had to all be cashed out by or anything like that. It's just a small amount you had to take out every single year. Now that has changed. And so the IRA that you inherit from a parent has to be cashed out within 10 years. So there's kind of a complicated rule that they have, but they say it has to be cashed out by December 31st of the year containing the 10th anniversary of the original owner's death. And that's a mouthful, but that's the rule that the IRS has.
Okay, so with that comes penalties, right? So, or at least you're having to pay the taxes on it. So as you said, they could spread it out, but now it's almost like a lump sum, broken up into 10 years, but more expedited. Rules to get the money. Now, is that so much a bad thing? Do most kids really take that money out within 10 years anyway?
Yeah, there certainly are folks that do that. I'd say people can kind of err on two sides of the same coin here.
Okay.
There are, kids that will cash it out all in year one, right? Because they get it and they're like, hey, there's a lot of rules associated with this. Let's just cash it out. The issue with that is when it comes out, it's taxable. And so you're paying all those taxes not only just in 1 year, but probably in a higher tax bracket because it kicked you up into a higher tax bracket in that year. There's also
income. It's
right. It counts as income.
Income.
Ordinary income in the year that you cash it out.
And when you're younger, like you've always taught us, that is a higher tax bracket.
Yeah, if you're in your
So-
working years, yeah, you might be in a higher tax bracket already, and then that kicks you even higher. There's also, the very well-meaning children that say, hey, mom and dad, had this invested, I should just leave it invested, and they just let it ride, and then maybe they inherited $100,000, and then it grows to 200 by year 10, and then they're like, here's something that says they need to cash it all out. Now they're cashing out $200,000 all in 1 year. It can kick them up into a higher tax bracket as well. So a lot of times we want to make a plan for a withdrawal in each of those 10 years.
Yeah.
Maybe we look at how much room somebody has in their current tax bracket, and we say, hey, you've got $20,000 of room in the 12% tax bracket. Let's cash out $20,000 every single year to stay in your tax bracket and still get it cashed out by year 10.
Okay, because you're kind of like playing with that max, therefore it's not going to bump them, but they can get enough.
Yeah.
Is there any other like loopholes or ways that they can roll that over into another type of retirement account and not have to pay any type of taxes at the time?
That's a great question. So yeah, that's part of the planning that we'll do for clients too. Especially, let's say that they're already at the top of the 12% tax bracket, and any additional withdrawal that they take from this inherited IRA is going to push them into the 22%. What we can do is, take a withdrawal, let's just say $10,000 from the inherited IRA, and then we take that money and we contribute it to this person's 401k, pre-tax, let's say. And so if you contribute pre-tax, it lowers your income. So you're raising your income by $10,000 by taking a withdrawal, you're lowering your income by contributing it to your 401k at work. And so we can kind of use that to offset to make sure that you're not paying too much in taxes.
Interesting. Those are a lot of rules, but it's a good thing we have a financial advisor like you to help us break it all down.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Caleb.
Yeah, thank you.
And if you would like more information about Foster Financial, you can actually go to their website or their phone number that's listed below to set up your complimentary consultation. And I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Foster Financial.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
Do you want to know the best places to go to eat and drink around Northeast Indiana? Well, join me, Jessica Williams, for Living Local 15, weekdays at 9 a.m. as I take you inside of the best restaurants, new and old, explore their menu, and of course, mix up some cocktails. Where will I go next? Well, you'll have to watch and see, but I want to know, where do you recommend I go?
Keep up with Jessica Williams on Living Local 15, weekdays at 9.
I am outside of Phantom Fireworks located in Fort Wayne. They actually have over 1,500 firework locations, and guess what? 4th of July is among us, and so you can come out and experience all they have to offer, and just like that, you can have fun. I'm going to take you on the inside, speak with their store manager, and learn how you can gear up for America's birthday. Let's do it. I am now joined by Lori Beaverson, who is the store manager here at Phantom Fireworks. Hello, Lori.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Thank you for coming.
Well, listen, I am so excited to be here because this store is so mega. I had no idea from the outside what all you have to offer here.
We do. We have a lot.
This is Fireworks Central of Fort Wayne, so tell me a little bit about Phantom Fireworks.
Phantom Fireworks was established like 40-some years ago. He has like over 90 showrooms like this. Of course, they're not all the same, but over 90 plus tents and wholesale. He's got a lot going on. He's got a warehouse that he supplies all of us with the fireworks. We have everything from sparklers to 500-gram finales for anybody's backyard celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel lucky that I'm talking to you because I feel like you're probably a fireworks expert considering you've been with the company for 37 years.
I know.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
I love longevity.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the options here because, I
Okay.
mean, one would get overwhelmed
They
and want to
would.
buy everything.
We have, like I said, we have small stuff for kids. We have sparklers and bottle rockets, Roman candles. We have fountains that only go about 15 feet high.
Okay.
We have single shot tubes that will go up in the air and give you willows and palm trees and all sorts of stuff. If you look at my wallpaper behind us, those are kind of the effects you'll get. We also have 500-gram repeaters that are finale pieces. Those are very, very, very popular right now.
Yeah, we love a good finale.
Yeah, I have a smaller version of the 200-gram, which for the people that can't afford the bigger ones, it's just as good. And it'll make just as great a show for their family as the bigger ones do.
Yeah.
I have mortar kits where you have the tube and the cylinders or the peanuts that you drop in the tubes.
Okay, yeah.
We have assortments that are mixed that you just pick it up and buy it and it's all there for you.
Okay.
And we just got everything.
Right.
Everything.
I mean, literally.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering with the instructions, so when it comes to some of these items, is it hard to figure out? I mean, I've never actually popped an official firework before. Are there instructions? How does that work?
We do have instructions on the other side of the wall here. When they enter, we have cards for each department that they can take, and it'll explain to them what it is and how to use it, how to light it, how to prepare it so it doesn't tip over or whatever it needs, stability. There is instructions on the product. There's fuse, which is covered, so you undo the fuse until you're ready to shoot it off.
Okay.
And we will guide you with no problem. We will help. We have safety instructions that we give them before they leave the showroom. We also have a safety table.
Yes,
And,
which I love. So up at the front, you just have it all laid out, and
Yes.
you really want to make sure that people feel comfortable and they know what to do in the case of an accident, right?
Exactly. Just make sure you have some water available or a hose. Secure all your product down before you light it and make sure your audience is far enough away.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the key point there for sure. And locate all your fuses and stuff so you know before you start shooting. We also offer it's a system, it's an Ignite system where you can set it all up, program it, put music to it, sit back with your audience and use your phone and shoot your product.
Well, look at technology.
Yes, your son or your daughter could sit there and just shoot it. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I love that.
Pretty cool.
And people are, of course, gearing up for the holiday that's coming up. But what I find fascinating is that you actually are open all year. You're not a pop-up like a Halloween store. You're here all year round.
We
so
are.
tell me other ways that people utilize fireworks throughout the year.
They do for weddings, birthdays, unfortunately memorials.
Yeah.
But we do have they buy a lot of floating lanterns for memorials. We do critter control. The beginning of the season when the geese come out.
Okay.
Yeah, they want to get rid of them. We have just parties, Labor Day. I mean, there's birthdays or no reason at all.
Right, just shoot them.
They do football too. Football,
Really?
yeah.
At the end of the game.
Yeah.
So let's talk about where people will utilize the fireworks. Do they go out in open fields?
Yes.
Do they do it if they have just a really big backyard?
Yes. They'll do it like on the other side of their ponds. They'll do it on the water, you know, on like a pontoon. They'll secure it all and light it. They'll tie it all together so they only have to light one, or they use the system that I talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Just the backyard. It's just hard to decide where they do it.
It's something for everyone depending on what they're working with, right? And of course, following within what the law is. And something, of course, like I said, they're gearing up for the 4th of July that's upcoming. But we have a really big celebration in a year because America turns 250 years old.
Yes, we do.
But of course, there's so much conversation happening right now. Well, what about tariffs and how will prices increase? How will they be impacted?
Right.
So what advice would you give as people are trying to shop now?
I would prepare ahead of time before next year because we don't know what's going to happen. We hope things calm down, but we can't plan the future. So just gear up prior to, you know, and hope for the best.
And get the deals. Because you all offer different deals, right?
We have all sorts of deals right now. We have mailers we send out to, we have different tiers of customers that we have. We have premier customers, so they get the better deal.
Yeah.
We have under non-premier, and then we have acquisitions that we tried to get in, and each one has a little different level.
Yeah.
And then we got flyers and catalogs, in-house specials, toy. We have a new line of light-up toys that are really cool.
Okay.
And we have in-house specials with those. We're trying to get rid of the old ones we have to bring in the new ones. I'm telling you, they're really cool.
Yeah.
And we want them for the kids to have and the animals to have at night when we're shooting fireworks, so we don't lose them.
Yeah.
And for safety reasons.
Yeah.
Because everything lights up. Yeah.
Awesome.
So we're thinking of them too.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing about the different fireworks.
You're very welcome.
It's really cool to be here.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
You're welcome. And if you would like more information about Phantom Fireworks, we'll have their website listed below. Remember, when you come in, you have to be 18 or older. A child has to be accompanied by an adult. And you can come and shop for the holiday and prepare for next year. And I'll see you after the break.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Hi, I'm Jessica Williams, host of Living Local 15, covering food, fashion, and everything fun in Northeast Indiana. Watch weekday mornings at 9 as we explore the community and I introduce you to some of my new favorite places. Where will I go next? Well, you'll have to watch and see, but I want to know, where do you recommend I go?
Watch Living Local 15 with Jessica Williams, weekdays at 9 on Wayne 15, and catch past episodes on wayne.com. Go to the Living Local 15 page on wayne.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.